I just got out of the theaters from seeing A Quiet Place Day 1 like 20 minutes ago. So let's talk about it. So you guys, you heard me. We're going to be talking about A Quiet Place Day 1, which hit theaters on June 28th. I just saw it today on June 30th. So so the movie follows up, or it's starring Joseph Quinn, by the way, the actor for Eddie in Stranger Things, my favorite show on earth, and he's like top 6 characters for me. Anyway, the movie follows up because like the first two are starring, like they revolve around this one family for the first 2 films, and like how they survive, how they fight the monsters. So that's all good, cool stuff there. I really enjoyed the first 2 films. And then it just leaves that stuff there. Just leaves the part 2 on like a big cliffhanger, kind of. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a cliffhanger. Come on. Anyway, just leaves part 2, takes a break from the family, and goes to something new, which I actually am happy they did this, guys. Because I do adore the A Quiet Place franchise. I think it's a really cool franchise. I enjoy it. And yeah. So anyway, the film, it takes place in New York. And these 2 people, the girl's name is Sam and the boy's name is Eric, Joseph Quinn's character, Eric. The 2 of them are trying to escape New York and go in these boats so they can get out of New York, and because the monsters cannot go in water. So they're trying to do that. And what it's trying to do with this film is like a day 1 thing, because we got that 10-minute like slip in A Quiet Place Part 2, showing what happened, how it all started in 10 minutes with the family. Now it takes a break from that and goes to new people in New York, how it all starts. So I adore what they did here, and I'm actually very happy. So let's discuss. I'll tell you guys what the story is about. So the movie begins with a girl named Sam. She has cancer, sadly, so she lives in one of those homes, and she lives with her cat, and she has like a bunch of friends there. Well, I wouldn't say friends, but they hang out and do stuff for them. Anyway, then the guy says they're gonna go into this trip to this play. They don't know what it is, and the guy promised her the Sam pizza after. By the way, this guy's not Eric. It's just this random guy that's a nurse. He promises her pizza. So she goes on the bus with a bunch of other people that have a sickness, or they're just old or something. Anyway, they get to there. They just watch the play. Then, like, some sirens go off, say that something's wrong. And she goes to investigate and goes out the doors. Sees these, like, asteroids, but they're not asteroids. There's monsters in them. So they crash. One of them hits the bus, and, like, it's really foggy out. Then, like, the monsters start attacking people. And, like, a bunch of people die. And then she runs into this building with the nurse guy, that I guess is her friend, and this other guy who actually died in part 2, but this is day 1. It's taken place way before. I forget his name, but he is there also. And basically, they're just surviving in this building. And then one day, everything goes wrong when the monster, like, kills that one guy that, like, her friend. It's a nurse. By the way, guys, I'm sorry I forgot to not mention this. There are spoilers of the movie, so stop and watch the movie first, please. For my sake, watch the movie first. I don't want to get any bad complaints. Watch the movie first, okay? Now, anyway, after, like, a bunch of people get attacked, or she's just, like, chilling and her friend's dead, so she's, like, really sad, but she cannot cry because you cannot talk. Then it goes, like, later into the movie, and everyone goes outside thinking it's safe. Like, there's a lot of people. Monsters come again, kill a bunch of people, and she just left there sad. She's alone. She meets Eric, and yeah, they meet each other, and the cat. And basically, they're just trying to survive by themselves. There's a couple cool scenes. There's one where they run into this building, or there's this weird scene where they decide to yell. It's raining, and at the thunderstorm they yell. I remember the monsters think it's just a natural sound, so they don't attack them. So they yell. It's kind of weird. I don't know why they did that. And anyway, after that, there's this cool building scene where they run into the building. There's sound. The monsters come dropping from the building and attack them, which I actually really, really thought was cool. I enjoyed it. There's another scene where they go into the sewer, and there's a monster on the roof and tries to attack them, but it falls in the water and dies. There's another cool scene where, cause after she gets sick, Sam gets sick, cause she doesn't have her medicine, so he has to go out to the store and find it, which with the cat, and Eric and the cat do. They find the medicine. They go to this place and they see all the monsters feeding on this thing, his egg, and he's trying to stay still and pretend he's dead so the monsters don't see him, which he actually accomplishes, which is cool. So then he escapes with the cat. Eric gives Sam the medicine. She's fine. So they try to escape. They see one last boat leaving. And on that is the guy that died in Quiet Place Part 2. And he was there in the beginning, and he's waving, tells him to stop the boat. And Sam decides not to go on the boat. She gives Eric the cat, so Eric has to take care of the cat now. And Eric and the cat run off the dock. Last second, it's really cool. All the monsters are coming at him, and they jump, but they cannot go in the water. So they try and grab him. At last second, he makes it on the water. He makes it to the boat. Everyone welcomes him, and he leaves. And the movie ends with Sam listening to music, and the monster, and then we know she's dead. It's obvious. And it looks like we'll be seeing Joseph Quint return in A Quiet Place Part 3, which is, I think, might release either in 2025 or 2026. So it looks like Joseph Quinn will be returning. He wasn't in that, little group thing, but that one guy who died in Part 2, he's dead now. But I might see Joseph Quinn's character again, and we'll see him back with the family, guys. So remember, the next movie will be back with the family. And I guess they'll meet Eric. So yeah, that's A Quiet Place Day 1's review. If you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe. And yeah, I will be ranking all the A Quiet Place films and ranking all the June films I saw. So stay tuned for that. Have a good one, everyone. See ya.